Hello and welcome. I thought I would play a little bit of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, since I got the one-handed sword, and le siège de Paris est ici. Bienvenue, mes amis.
Is that everything? This feast has to be great.
Yes, it is our last chance.
Wolf-kissed.
Welcome to Ravensthorpe. I'm Eivor, though you seem to know me already.
You are well known to us. I am Toka Sinriksdottir, and the Frankish boar with me is my advisor, Pierre. We are here on behalf of Sigfred of Francia, renowned warrior and leader of the Northmen there.
You look to be at home here already.
How could we not be? What you have done in this place is amazing. The guest house is a fitting addition. We have also brought new tastes for your long table from Francia. If it is drink you prefer, we have mulled wine.
Very generous. Some might say overly generous.
Consider it a token of goodwill from the hand of my uncle Sigfred. You know, clan to clan.
That would be blood if any here heard I refused to feast. So, consider it accepted.
Yes, you honor us. Ravensthorpe reminds me of how Francia used to be. Given the chance, I would visit often.
And you would be welcome. Yet, you do not share your gifts for nothing.
I bet he'd love her gift.
Tales of your judgment proved true. You can teach me some of that wisdom over ale this day. Shall we begin?
I bet.
I have other concerns right now. We can feast later.
We will be ready for you.
He's a hound dog. Oh, I guess we do have to
Eivor!
feast. No, there you go.
Feast ready to...
Just say the...
Let us see if these Frankish treats hold up to scrutiny.
Let us eat!
Because if you remember in the core game, Eivor was a bit of a hound dog. He was boning everything in his path.
How one can prefer ale to wine? Mon Dieu, it astounds me still. You Norse may have us Franks on the battlefield, but when it comes to drink, we stand unbeaten.
If it makes me drunk, I'm glad to drink it.
Are there no standards anymore?
I want to show you something.
He's got that twinkle in his eye.
In our travels throughout England, I have taken swords in raids and battles. This I took in a holmgang against two oafish brothers in East Anglia. This but a worn twig, but is still my favorite.
So you've traveled to all corners of this land before arriving at Ravensthorpe. To what end?
I mean to entice you and others like you to join in the glorious raids along the River Seine.
Who have you talked with thus far?
Many. Jarl Hemminger, Guthrum, even Halfdan. Paris itself is set to be sieged. And after that, we will have amassed more riches than anyone in England has dared imagine.
Let me guess how many Jarls will join you on your Frankish raids and sieges. None.
They just fail to see the scale of the bounty we stand to plunder.
What do you really want, Toka?
He wants Eivor to plunder her.
Every word I have said is true. But there is something else. A new power is rising in Francia.
What kind of power?
The Frankish kingdoms have been united under one king, Charles the Fat. And with this combined strength, Charles has begun a slow
Charles
march
le
into
Gros
Norse
Tas de Marde,
despair.
as we would
My
say in
father,
French.
And wiped out my village.
I am sorry for your father and your village. But we have our own troubles here in this land.
With Charles the Fat in power, those troubles will worsen. After his campaign in Francia, he will come for England. Charles will come for you and your clan. His armies multiply by the day. Real soldiers and cavalry, not like the Saxon farmhands and gillers in these parts.
If the Raven clan were to help you, what is it you would ask of us?
Our chieftain, Siegfried, prepares to siege Paris and make the Franks rethink their actions against we Norse. And our longships will grow heavy with treasure in the doing.
Well, there you have it. A little bit of an intro there.
My scouts attest to the claims of Toka and her people. But before now, I saw no reason to involve our clan.
Do you see reason now?
If the Mad King Charles does have ambitions for England, we should act. The Siegfrieds you mentioned, he rallies the Norse there. Joining him could be our chance to push back against this new king.
Or I could meet this Charles myself, and if he will not deal with me, I kill him.
This problem
Wow.
is bigger than one king. If we kill one, another will rise. Were he murdered by a Norse from England, it could bring the Franks to our shores even sooner.
Then I will be mindful of who I kill and who I ally with in Francia. Could be a staple king is the way to keep Ravensthorpe safe.
Let me see the sword. I wish to examine the ironwork.
No, I stole this, and it is mine.
Fine. If you will not show it to me, I will have to take it. Ready yourself, Pierre. I challenge you to a holmgang.
Enough. Toka, you came here looking for help with this new Frankish threat, and the Raven clan will answer your call.
You will? You will! I promise you will not regret this. Find Pierre when you have prepared, and we will make for Francia at once.
Thank you.
De rien, mon petit calice. Well, that was a little bit of a slow intro, but that's why there's also timestamps in the video for people that just want to get into the meat and potatoes of the action.
Oh, my head. I should have kept well. Toka said to find Pierre when I'm ready to travel to Francia.
Wolf-kissed. I hope your head does not ache like mine. What a night. But we should leave for Francia soon.
Mm-hmm.
Pierre,
Ready to leave for Francia when you are.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Vive la France, mon tabarnak. See how your character is perfectly centered in the middle of the screen there? That's how the gameplay should be. But, you know, that's a rant for another day that I've already done before. Francia. Le siège de Paris. I have to
Francia,
practice my French a little bit.
Land of Charlemagne and the bitter price of Ragnar, who sacked Paris for a fortune in silver and sorrow. Now a new king rises, uniting Franks against Norse in open battle, and casting angry eyes toward England. I must stop this mad king from sending war across the sea. Already his armies assemble, and crows gather again over Paris.
My boat's on fire. Melunois.
Welcome to Francia.
What? No sniveling emissary from King Charles to greet us.
Believe
Let's
me,
just-
Wolf-kissed. You will feel the warmth of his welcome soon enough.
The mad
That's
king
good.
did this.
We
was gonna
all
look
had
at the
a
map.
part in it.
I guess not. People hanging there. You see those people? That will be your fate for Ivor.
This is what
If
he
you
would
give
do
this
to
video a
Ravensthorpe.
thumbs down. Hey, it could have been worse. You could have been that guy
We are
on
almost
fire
there,
that
but
got
we cannot
speared.
take the longship
Oops.
around Paris as the Franks' bridges block the way.
Helps if I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. Not something I'm really known for.
What's going on?
Hey. Ferme la gueule. Je vais te claquer d'en face. I can't help it. It's the French in me.
Hey,
marches inland. We will take the horses from here. The others will follow on foot.
Is there danger of an ambush?
Not this close to the water, and not at night. Siegfried has done his work too well.
I will finish unloading the ship. You two go ahead.
Many thanks, Pierre.
And Eivor, there is something we should talk about when I arrive at Melun. Until then, ride safe.
Mount up. The ride is not long. How will I face Siegfried? He entrusted me to gather axes. He wants me to lead one day, but I failed even this.
The failure was not all yours, Tuka. Jarls are ever busy with their own concerns.
Ah, just give me strong ale and a good fight. What else matters?
There's a lot of talking. It's making me feel uncomfortable.
Frankish scouts. They have been watching us closely of late. What do you think it means, Eivor?
That Siegfried has not finished his work yet.
Can we look at the map yet? Okay, so it's about the same size, a little bit smaller. If we included this part here, it would have been about the same size as the native the native land that you go to. I forget what, Vinland? Vineland? Vinland? Finland? No. Vinland. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Where the hell did she go? Seriously? What the hell's wrong with you? Keep up.
Siegfried will not be finished until there are no more Franks left to fight. Scouts have been gnawing at our heels ever since Charles forced us from the north.
He pushes hard against your people.
You'd think I never
You might
played
have
this
to
game
leave sooner
before.
than you expect, Toga.
I may not be the best one to do it. I see the longhouse. We are almost there.
All I know is this game is being supported for 2 years with DLC, content, and updates. I'm excited about that. Odyssey still holds a special place in my heart with that infinite replay value with the mercenaries and the Athens versus the Spartans. You can go back and forth with the territory claiming and all that. It's an absolute joy. This game is really good because for console, it's the only Assassin's Creed that I know of that does 60 FPS. At least of a modern Assassin's Creed. I don't remember if some of the remakes are now 60 FPS.
It is
But
strange to be back after so long.
yeah, Odyssey's still
I
30.
thought to return with an army.
It's still playable, don't get me wrong. It's still a lot of fun. I'm just saying, when you can play 60, you appreciate that extra smoothness, extra refinement. How do I get off my mount? Can you tell it's been a long
Welcome
time
to
since
Milan.
I played?
We should find Siegfried.
I swear you'd think I never played this game. Earlier I completely forgot how to attack and dodge. It's crazy.
Toka, you have returned. All went well, I hope. Are the others you brought coming behind you?
I need to find Siegfried.
Of course. Well, you will find him where he always is.
Ah yes, he will be at the burial grounds, staring into the mist. It is where he begins most days. This way.
No, we've got...
Survey the area, Sunan.
Oh, we got some shit here. I really do like this game. I wish my character was a little bit more centered, like in Odyssey and some other Assassin's Creed. Never understood that bullshit character off to the side, but
My father lies there. with
whatever.
others. We should go.
So what, we're just leaving our mounts behind and finding the unnecessary need to run all the way there? Unless she's trying to take me in the bush somewhere.
There's something calming about this place.
It is a beautiful land. Or would be if it was not filled with Franks. There is Siegfried. You go ahead. He may not be happy to see me return with so few allies.
That awkward silence.
Siegfried,
You came, Wolf-Kissed. Good.
you knew it was me.
Pierre sent word ahead. Your axe will be a boon to us.
I heard your axe has been busy as well.
Yes, I've slain many on the open field with honor, as Odin intended.
It is our way.
But it is not their way. The Franks dragged our Jarl Sinrik from his bed and gutted him like a coward. They did not even bury him, just left his body for the animals to take. I raised this mound for him.
You want me to join your side against these Franks?
There is no side. There is only blood debt and vengeance and Helheim for those I split with my axe.
All right, calm down.
I know of blood debt and vengeance. When the time comes, Siegfried, you will have my axe.
Good. 'Tis as I hoped. Now we will feast, and I will
What's with all
tell
the
you
eating?
my plans for Paris. This is Vidar, a more noble beast I have never known.
The god of vengeance. It is a good name.
Many Franks have met their end beneath his iron hoofs. He hates them almost as much as I do.
You placed a carving at Sinrik's grave.
Sinrik won it from me in the Holmgang when we were children. It is Eiklirni, who watches over Odin's hall in Valhalla. He was holding it when I found him. It was the only way I knew him after the animals had gotten to his body.
I'm guessing it's time to get off. And at some point I'll probably be on my own playing, where there's not too much NPC commentary. But the story's important because I do care about it.
Ours will be the greatest raid since Ragnar sacked Paris and brought longships full of silver back to King Horik. We will fill our war chest with silver and our mugs with mead. Blood and glory! Skull!
This is not just about silver, Toka.
He hates being disturbed while he eats.
You know, Ragnar returned with more than just silver.
More than silver? What was it? Swords, precious jewels, wine!
Stories of a dead saint defending Paris. Horik was so awed, he freed the Christians and executed his raiders.
Really? That does not sound glorious.
What the hell's going on here?
Behold, I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayest do to him as it shall seem good to thee. Kill the heathens! Bring me Siegfried's head, and that one as well. Leave
I'll
the
slap your
stripling
white
lad
face
to tell
around
of it.
until the rest of you is purple like your eyes.
The what?
Bishop Engulwin. This is a good night.
Oh shit.
Kill the Frankish
I must be
soldiers.
careful now. Horses give them advantage, but it will not be enough.
Oh, I forgot to, Which one's my enemy?
Walk with me.
Probably these guys. Yeah, I have it on easy by accident, because when I was trying to get the sword, I just wanted to do it very quickly. I normally have it on very difficult. Oh, that's funny. Whatever. It's mainly just to kind of showcase the story.
Siegfried, wait! What did he say to you?
Toka, see to the wounded, and find the watch! They should have warned us of the attack.
I told you he doesn't like to be interrupted while eating.
We needed that soldier alive to question. Wild heart, level head.
Oh, I like that.
So
Where's
much for
Siegfried
that.
going?
My guess is to find that bishop, Engelwin. He hates him above all others. It was he who killed Cynric.
Yes, his sword brother, and your father. I'm sorry, Toga.
Nothing has changed. If anything, the attacks grow more frequent, as you see.
Randvi was right. I have to stop this before it reaches Ravensthorpe.
Unless you can convince their king to surrender, you may have to kill every soldier in Francia.
Good. That's what I'm here for.
If we take Paris, many of their soldiers will die. Charles knows that. The threat of it will force him to negotiate.
That oath-breaking coward will never meet you. Even if he does, his word is worthless. Better to kill him.
The problem is bigger than one king, Toga. I must talk to him. It is what my clan expects.
You may be right. But I am not the one you will have to convince in the end. If you kill Engelwin, Siegfried might be persuaded to help you find Charles.
You begin to think like a Jarl, Toga.
Twice our scouts followed Engelwin to the slums south of Paris. When you are ready, that is where Siegfried will be.
I will meet Siegfried there and return when Engelwin is dead. Then, we will find Charles.
Alright, so that's done. Definitely going to take a small break. I know that the intro was a little bit slow there. Kind of wanted to give you a showcase / taste of what the Siège de Paris was all about and the story behind it. What's going to end up happening in the next video to make it, arguably maybe a little bit more entertaining and exciting for some other people is literally just exploring, like going to the, the Eagle, the fast travel points. There's a couple of them. Maybe check out some of the armors that are here. And yeah, we'll do some exploration tomorrow. Yeah, Vinland, I was right. Okay, so there you have it. If you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Greatly helps support the channel with the algorithm. If you didn't like it, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. Break it off in your ass and you'll end up like this jackass right here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally that would be great now, wouldn't it? But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and perhaps I shall see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.